Hello! We have got an awesome meal idea for you today that requires very limited cooking, just a microwave only. So we are going to get into that meal idea. It does follow the plate method, and it is just a meal idea that I grabbed from the easy meal idea list underneath this video. So let's get into it. Okay, I've got a super easy microwave meal for you. So I'm gonna have a couple variations on this. So this is mac and cheese that you can get at Walmart in the freezer section. It's veggie mac and cheese. So we've got plant proteins in here. So what the noodles are made from is zucchini and lentils. So you're getting about, if you eat the whole bag, if you eat this as your meal, you get about 440 calories. And then on the protein, you get about 25 grams of protein, and then for your carbohydrates, I think it's 57. So that carbohydrate is your energy source, and then that protein is gonna digest slower and make that energy last a little bit longer. So this is a perfectly fine meal. If you don't have a lot of time, throw this in, it's ready to go in a couple minutes. And then we are going to even it out. Even though this has zucchini in it, we're going to even it out with another kind of microwave bag of green beans, because if you notice on this one, if you look at the label, let me show you the fiber. So even for this whole bag, you've only got 4 grams of fiber. So that tells me that there's not that much zucchini in there, because your non-starchy veggies, they're very low calorie, but they are very high fiber. So you want all that fiber that you can, because it's kind of filling you up and helping you to calorie control without having, all of those calories from your calorie containing foods. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave, and then whenever it gets out, I'm gonna season it with some Mrs. Dash seasonings, and we'll have a super quick meal. Okay, so those should be ready. Let me show you the portions. I'm gonna put this whole thing in the bowl because this is our main meal. Like this is our protein and our carb. And then I'm gonna throw in a kind of a larger portion of veggies so that we have a decent amount of our portion being non-starchy veggies, which is what the plate method is made up of. And to finish it off, to add some flavor, so I know that that's a common complaint. Veggies don't have very much flavor, right? But they do, and you can bring it out with things like, just salt, but you can also bring it out with herbs, which I would recommend if you have any blood pressure problems. So these are the 2 I'm using. You can find them all over, not just this brand. There's lots of brands that make no salt seasonings, but Mrs. Dash has a bunch of flavors. Okay, and there's our super easy microwave meal. Okay, so I've got another version of a mac and cheese that you can do in the microwave. And with this one, we're just pairing it with a salad kit for our veggies. So this type of mac and cheese, you can get it in the little box, where it's got the powdered cheese with it. You can also just get these, just plain like lentil or chickpea noodles, just plain, and then add your own cheese to it. Definitely can do that. You could also add marinara sauce to it. If you did marinara sauce, that would be a lot less calories if you're watching that. So the reason that this is, why it's a balanced meal is because chickpea and lentil, they both are a plant protein. So they're gonna be a protein and an energy source. So that's perfect. We've got them both paired together, and that energy is gonna last a while. So doing it in a microwave, if you guys have never done that before, it can be a little weird. So you start out with a bowl or a jar of water, and you get it really hot and boiling, and then once you get it boiling, you throw in the noodles, and then every minute or so you take it out and just stir it. So let me go through that process. Okay, so I got the water boiling. I threw the noodles in. I'm just gonna let them go for a minute or so before I take them out and stir them again. And I was gonna talk about the salad while we're waiting. So on the salad, it's nice because it comes in a kit. So on this kit, so just remember that the way you get calories on salad is the dressing that they give you, okay? So I went with a vinaigrette, a basil balsamic vinaigrette, because vinaigrettes typically have a little bit less calories. But for this one, I'm still not even gonna use all the dressing that they gave me for that whole package. I'll probably end up using about half of it because they typically give really large portions. Remember, as a tip for calorie control on salads. Okay, so total took about 9 minutes. You do want to stir it every 1 or 2 minutes because otherwise, since we're cooking them in a microwave, they don't really like get done evenly. So, okay, so we are going, I forgot a colander today, so I poked holes in a paper plate. So that's what we're gonna use. Okay, so we got it drained, and then we're pouring the packet in, and just got to get that all mixed up. And I would either recommend leaving a little bit of the water in there or adding a little bit of milk to it. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy milk that I had. Okay, so there's our microwave mac and cheese, and we've got it finished off with a salad.